And TGIF, everyone, welcome to a Friday here, headed on into the weekend. Weather diversion for just a few minutes. It's beautiful out. Why not talk about it? Why not show it? We've got later daylight now, and it's in that window. It's called solar summer. It comes 6 weeks either side of what we normally think of as summer. So it's the 12 weeks of the most daylight in the year, from early May to early August. It's kind of cool. And you can see it right here. And this is the WMGW WZPR tower outside of Meadville. There were some clouds there. There were some sprinkles and showers in southern Crawford County, but not much. Now we're kind of clearing out and looking good. So thanks to all who have joined, including Robert Rame and Sherry Bird and Brian from Sweet Home, Alabama. Jane, long time no see. Same to you, Susie, and Kim, Tom Lewis included. Thank you. How did you send it to me? Did you send it email or Facebook? No, we're still this is the earlier edition. We call it the weather diversion. So glad to have you all here. We'll take a look at a few pretty pictures and a few pretty live shots, and then we shall go into the little weather discussion and whatnot, whatever you'd like to call it. Edinburgh, east side of Erie Street, the PNC Bank and the Edward Jones, and behind this tree, the Chocolatieri, which is kind of cool. And if you look up, way up there, and I can get you a shot of this a little closer, they're doing a business, and I'm sure they have for days. And if you look there, that's a spider. So they're coming out too. You know, it's that time of year. Thank you, Kim. What town is that in? 71 degrees. Appreciate it. Hi, Carla from Greenville. Hello, Adam Ripley from Waterford. Mary Cochran Fisher, always great to see you, as well as Linda Loop and Kathy Henderson and Thomas Carlucci and John Lewis, Sean from London Town. But yeah, it's cool because, you know, they have this thing called the Dairy Supreme. And I'll give you a shot of it. This is live. And like I said, they're not only doing a business, they're going to be doing a business all weekend. There they are. They are lining up for ice cream in Edinburgh. Nice. Sounds good. Wish I was there. Hello, Alerting Jen. So some pretty cool shots around the area for you. And, you know, just a nice Friday night. Got a bit more humid. But, you know, you'll have that this time of year. Going back up to Erie, across State Street to the UPMC complex. A lot of fair skies here. A lot of warm temperatures. 80 in Birmingham, Sweet Home, Alabama. Thank you. Kim, thanks for that from Corey. Hey, thanks. Yeah, don't forget, we're doing the MS Walk at 10 a.m. And, you know, it's going to be fun. And here's a shot of downtown. Look at that beautiful stuff. I mean, look at that. St. Patrick Church and the Bay and Perry Monument and the Peninsula, which is where we're going to be, but we're going to be on Beach 1. And I'm sure there's, you know, somewhat of a sunset here. So why don't we take a look at that before we do the weather. Julie M., always good to see you. I have missed you. I hope you're okay. It will freak Jennifer out. Which Jennifer? We have so many. Which Jennifer will be freaked out by the spider, Adam? We have quite a few. All right, so here we go. Little pink, little purple, little afterglow after the sunset. Give it a little spin. Thank you, Linda Loop, 74. It's a warm night. And Julie M. has a big fan going, which is cool. Andrew, thank you, sir. Where are you joining us from? Andrew, would you possibly be related to Lori Schultz Santos? Would you possibly? I don't know. But I'm just saying. So there you go. We're just slowly tooling around the bay here. AC is already on. Yeah, there is a lunar eclipse this weekend, but it's Sunday night, so I don't think we're going to be able to see it. There's the tower. That's a pretty shot. You like that? Little tower action for you. I'm glad you're great. Whites, good evening. Long time no see. Good to have you back in the fold. Just showing pretty stuff, you know. It's a beautiful place. There's the old Boston store clock. You got the yellow and you got the blue for supporting the Ukraine, and there's good old Presque Isle in the background. People bugging State Street. I could look at this for several minutes. Floyd, thank you. Yeah, if you like it warm, you'll love it. It's still going to be warm on the weekend. We're going to be over at Beach One for the multiple sclerosis walk tomorrow, just so you know, in case you want to come out. It's 10 a.m. Get some exercise. Just join us. It'll be fun because it's an awesome cause. So there you go. Somewhere over that way. The trees are obscuring it right now. But that's okay, right? We can deal with that. Basketball. Okay. All right. You're that Andy Schultz. Oh, well, hey, it's an honor to have you here, Coach. My gosh, all the great teams you have brought through the ranks out there. All the wonderful highlights. Congratulations on a storied and stellar career, sir. Glad to have you on the show. All right. So here we go. Okay. All right. Thanks for sharing that, Sherry Bird, and thanks for being here, Coach. So happy to have you. All right. Let's talk about it a little bit. Just got a couple minutes here, but let's make the most. Talk about the MS walk. All right. That's tomorrow, 10 a.m., Saturday, May 14th, Beach One. Just, even if you're not on a team, feel free to join. There's always opportunities to donate. You can donate online. We're walking. All right, that is so great, Brian Falls. I'm glad you're going to pass. You're going to be a great meteorologist. Norma, great to have you here. And don't forget the Stamp Out Hunger, too. If you got a couple extra non-perishable food items, you can stick in a sturdy bag next to your mailbox in the morning. Northwest Food Bank, Northwest PA Food Bank for the people who need food. And most of us can probably part with a can of peaches or green beans or whatever. Do it. And for the walk tomorrow, it's 70, we're thinking, and maybe more. So we don't expect storms, and it should be a great day. Hey, speaking of great sunset shots, this is from Lampe Marina. Thanks to Charlie for this one. That is a beautiful sunset shot with the swans. And this is what you call an anvil. It's the top of a thunderstorm cloud, like a blacksmith's anvil, all flattened out. And Jeb took that because there were, mind you, some pop-up storms, as we like to say. Not really storms, but some showers that popped up in the heat of the day. Could probably show you a quick look here. Most of them have dissipated. You can see just a little thing here and there. Let me go to the radar. It was those of you well south that might have gotten a drop or two. Way to go, Brian Falls. Love that peanut butter. Sorry about my doodling there. I got to clear that up. Sorry. This is actually the severe storm outlook for Sunday. So the green is a level 1 risk for severe weather, and the yellow is a level 2. So we're kind of on the low end of the scale here. Of course, Tom, Craig, and I will be watching it. So it's not a big deal at this point, but you never know with storms. So we'll watch that for Sunday. Now, this is for tomorrow, Saturday. Green means just a risk of a general thunderstorm, nothing severe. And this is tonight. And these things kind of cropped up from this direction, okay, which is what I'm going to show you real briefly right now. They were, and I got to do you can see that loop there, okay? They kind of came up over the last 4 hours, and a couple places got a shower. Maybe some of you guys did, but it's light and passing. I don't know, Linda. I'm sure they would take a can of tuna. I don't know if that's non-perishable. Am I going? I am. Are you talking about the walk, Jen? And I can do it like a Pittsburgh radar here too, just to give you a little heads up because everything's coming from the south. And these things, they just kind of popped up and went away. There was a little bit of lightning thrown in, but as they got farther north, the air is a lot more stable and they just dissipated. So no threat of precipitation tonight. Sherry Meter, Crystal River Greeter. How does your garden grow down there in Florida? Get any rain today? Should we check out Florida? In any event, Walk MS. I am there. I'm kind of the announcer, and here's your weekend forecast. You like that background? We've come up with some. We didn't make them, but we found them. Some pretty cool backgrounds. But yeah, I'll be there. I'll be trying to, appraise people of what's going on, giving out medals at the end. So yeah, come on down. Isolated afternoon thunderstorm. It's not going to rain much tomorrow. Scattered Sunday. Sunday will be more dry than wet as well. 79, 76. Really, don't let the drops scare you away because most of the time they won't be falling. Well, I'm glad you got some sunshine to grow the foliage down there in the heat and steam of Florida. Joni, isn't that like a country song? I'm thinking like, I don't know, Waylon Jennings. Thank you, and good to have you here. Terry from Diamond. Good to have you here. Show you a couple more ditties here. Here's your headlines. We're over 14 and a half hours of daylight. It's a little more humid. Okay, so we got some scattered storms like I just showed you, but most of the weekend is dry, and then it just gets cooler early next week. So glad to have you all aboard for a couple minutes here. So we'll show you the forecast. And also, because there's not a whole lot of rain, there's not like high burning dangers here. You can the green is low and the blue is moderate, but it's been dry, especially to the east of Erie. This is for tomorrow here. So see those counties, they got a little bit of a risk. Just be careful because, it hasn't rained in a while and sometimes burning can get out of hand. My garden isn't even planted, So I haven't put anything in. So let's do like weekend in a nutshell here. So you can see, I want to point out how spotty the activity is. And we do have the moderate to slight risk on Sunday of a severe storm, but it's still 2 days away. So if you look at this, there's nothing going on tonight, right? It's just some clouds. Now by tomorrow, midday, and this would be after the walk, you see a few showers pop up, maybe a thunderstorm in one of those red cores, but you see how sparse, it's not a big swath of rain. It just can happen in spots, mainly in the heat of the day. All right, then we go into Sunday. Now, this is the day where they've put us into risk, but what we keep seeing here is that you get to lunchtime and things are all developing to the east of Erie. So for those of you on the eastern flank, from Franklin to Warren to Bradford, that's where right now the greatest risk of a thunderstorm looks. So, we'll just have to watch it. Regardless, as you look through this whole thing, most of the time it's not raining. There's a lot of rain-free weather in there. I know I'm going backwards, but just to give you an idea. It's kind of like pop-up in Florida. You know, heat of the day stuff. But Sunday could be a little bit different. All right. So, how about a forecast? Get you through the weekend and through the week, the work week anyway. All right, so it's a little bit more humid Saturday, Sunday, and we've already covered the aspect of the chances for rain. Now, Monday morning, it's going to get wet here and it's going to turn cooler, but it's Monday morning, rainy days and Mondays, right? Sean, thanks for the temps. KDLT, Sioux Falls, that's got to be South Dakota. Or was it in Minnesota that it happened? Thanks, Brian. But you guys see, it's going to be cool for a couple of days. Very refreshing Tuesday and Wednesday. And then it just warms right back up next week. So it's not a bad deal. So in any event, that is what we think for the next 7. So good to be with you. Thanks everybody for coming in. We will be here for those of you who don't turn into a pumpkin at 11 or midnight. We'll do a nightcap. It will be longer, and we'll play music and see what kind of fun we can get into. But thank you, everyone, for being here. If I don't see you later, have a great weekend, and hope to see some of you out at Presque Isle tomorrow for the walk. And otherwise, thanks for supporting the diversion, and be safe, be healthy, be warm, but not too warm. Okay? We'll talk to you later. You know how to get a hold of me. Appreciate all of you. And come on back, y'all. You hear? Have a great night.